Good morning, countrymen and women. The Tonse Alliance is compelled to respond to threats that were issued by President Hakainde Hichilema in his keynote address during the celebration of the Ntwara traditional ceremony of the Ngoni people at Mtengureni in Chipata of the Eastern Province of Zambia on Saturday, 22nd of February 2025. First and foremost, the president has no moral pedestal to stand on and condemn social media abuse for as long as he remains a beneficiary of log social media pages such as Koswe, Zambian Bulletin, and Zambian Watchdog, which insult and defame as well as disparage his perceived political opponents on a daily basis without attracting the wrath of neither Zicta nor the condemnation of the president himself. Our advice to the Zambian people is to disregard the president's threats issued on Saturday and treat them as rantings of an outgoing president who has realized, albeit too late, that the Zambian people want him out of office next year due to his perennial dismal failure so far. As a response to his realization that he is on the way out next year, President Hakainde Hichilema appears to have now resorted to threatening the Zambian people so as to gag them and instill fear in them so that they should be afraid to freely talk about the failures of his outgoing UPND administration. This ploy of seeking to threaten citizens from freely using social media is in addition to the president's other unscrupulous initiatives, such as obtaining endorsements from persons of a moral standing comparable to his own, such as Honorable Chavinga. As Tonse Alliance, our message to President Hakainde Hichilema is simple. None of these desperate, last-minute attempts will have any impact to delay or reverse the will of the Zambian people in next year's general election. As Tonse Alliance, our advice to the Zambian people is to disregard the threats issued by President Hakainde Hichilema and continue to use social media as they see fit. In seeking to determine what is appropriate social media content, the Zambian people are advised to use the standard set by President Hakainde Hichilema's affiliated social media pages such as Koswe, Zambian Bulletin, and Zambian Watchdog. Until such a time that either Zicta or the Zambia police take action and arrest the administrators of President Hakainde Hichilema's affiliated social media pages such as Koswe, Zambian Bulletin, and Zambian Watchdog, the Zambian people should take the content that is published on these social media pages as the national standard of permissible social media content. Any double standards which President Hakainde Hichilema or his government may seek to impose on the Zambian people should be rejected with the contempt that it deserves. The Tonse Alliance further wishes to take this opportunity to advise the organizers of the Ntwara traditional ceremony not to abuse the ceremony to peddle narratives of the UPND party. Ntwara is a ceremony for all Ngonis regardless of their political affiliation. It is not a ceremony for UPND Ngonis only. Therefore, it is wrong to use Ntwara as a platform for seeking to resuscitate the dwindling political fortunes of the UPND party. Lastly, the Tonse Alliance wishes to assure President Hakainde Hichilema that regardless of his last-minute unscrupulous initiatives such as threatening the Zambian people, the people are resolute to vote him out of office next year. Therefore, our advice to President Hakainde Hichilema is that instead of further alienating himself from the people by issuing morally unsound threats, he should utilize the remaining 17 months of his tenure in office to reconcile with the Zambian people so that they may forgive him when he leaves office next year. Thank you.